at 560theanswer.com.
Eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it.
Good morning, Dan and Amy. We're coming to you live from Holt's Restaurant in Park Ridge, part of our AM 560 Signature Bank Business Tour, and we're pleased to be joined by Matt Ranalli, who is the proprietor of this establishment. Matt, thanks so much for being with us and for hosting us this morning. Appreciate it.
Good morning.
So you are Ranalli, like the Ranalli's Pizza family.
Correct.
The Ranalli's Pizza Empire, really, I think we would call it.
Back in the day,
Back
yes.
in the day. So you've got this in your blood, but you're not a restaurateur your entire professional career. Give us the backstory of how you came to open up Holt's.
Well, I worked at the Board of Trade for 15 years, and this location came available. I live in Park Ridge. Park Ridge was lacking independent restaurants, non-chained, and when this building came available, it's been around since the late 1800s. It dates back to, it was a bank, and then Walgreens, and then a men's clothing store, now us. It just seemed like a great opportunity in the city who had very restricted liquor laws, was willing to, became very progressive and changed, adapt to the other neighborhoods around Park Ridge. And
so what makes Holt's unique? What kind of food do you serve here? What are your hours of operation?
so we're open 7 days a week. We open up for brunch at 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday, 11 o'clock the other days. What makes us unique, we pour a local beer only, like from our draft line from the Chicagoland area. We have the macro in bottles and cans. We are a scratch kitchen. We specialize in New Haven style pizza, and burgers. It's a fresh. Everything here is non-frozen.
What does scratch kitchen mean? I know what a scratch golfer is.
I mean, like, do you make things from scratch?
We make things from here.
I mean, see if I can piece this together.
Right.
Yeah.
Word with Amy.
And this is somebody who
scratch.
this is somebody who eats every single meal out, and I know that. I do not cook anything. So Board of Trade, you were obsolete at the Board of Trade.
Well, yeah,
It was getting that way.
it was getting that way. The trading pits were.
But
done.
being in the trading pitch, you're sort of an entrepreneur by nature, and so this was a venue, or this was something you wanted to try. Did you have experience working in the family business that gave you a little bit of background in being a restaurateur? Or?
Yes, I worked at my family's restaurant on Lincoln Avenue, 1925 North Lincoln.
Oh, yes.
Through college, out of college, and I've always had a passion for it, and I just always know like where you open is going to be very key, and like finding the right spot that has a need for a restaurant. Chicago's, it's very difficult.
Right.
And the suburbs, I believe, like it's getting younger, and they're looking for. We bring a city feel to the suburbs.
What's the derivation of the name Holt's?
It's my daughter's middle name. I have 3 daughters. Their middle name is Holt, and I didn't want people to think that it was just going to be pizza and pasta. So we wanted people to think like, oh, it's a place you come in and get a beer or get a burger.
Yeah, and it's great because you have these great windows, and in the summertime, because summertime, hopefully right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
And what's different in the summer?
So summertime, we open up the windows. It becomes like an open air, and we had about 30 seats outside, and then the seats along the windows. It makes you feel like you're outside. Like the whole restaurant is
The
well lit up.
European feel.
Yeah, it's just a fun summer place to drink a beer and get a burger.
And it's and again, being in the suburbs too, it's family friendly, right?
Very
Families
family-friendly.
come here with kids, whatever, babysitter night out.
You're comfortable bringing your family here. You're comfortable bringing your buddies here. Ladies' night out. Like there's, you just
Bachelorette parties.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
yeah. Well,
Ladies,
Take
you
it
wanna go?
easy, trolley girl.
Right.
Dial it back.
right. We could be your first stop.
Yeah. And obviously with the property taxes in Park Ridge, people need a place to drink.
Absolutely.
So you fill that void.
Yes.
So how has it been to do? I mean, Park Ridge does have a vibrant downtown, or I guess it's uptown. Excuse me.
Dan.
It's sort of a vibrant downtown area, uptown area around the train station and stuff. So has it been a pretty good place to open and run a business?
Well, 4 years ago when we were building this out on a Saturday night at 8 o'clock, there was 3 cars up and down Prospect parked here. There was no business besides Starbucks. It would close down. Now, like you come out here on a Saturday night, the parking lots are full. People are looking for parking. There's 3 other new restaurants around here. It's getting pretty vibrant around here. Like
What do you do to keep the Edison Park riffraff out of here? You know, the Irish in
close
Edison
early?
Park spilling out of those gin mills, and they want to go to Park Ridge.
Well, I guess you just keep the beers $4 or more. That's
Exactly. That's the answer. He knows. See, he knows.
Oh my gosh! Now, how many people do you employ here?
45.
That's good. And do you have a high turnover rate, or is
We've been very fortunate. We've had a great crew that works here. Our kitchen staff has been here. You know, we probably have more than half of them that have been here since open,
that's great?
or for at least 2.5 years.
So, it's the biggest challenge about running a restaurant in town, or just in the county of Cook in the state of Illinois?
It's finding employees, like getting
Really?
good employees, like the
Yeah.
good people, especially in the restaurant business, that'll stay.
Yeah.
You know, when you take care of your staff, like your team, like they'll stick around. You know, and finding the right person that's willing to like give you the right effort and energy.
And so, where does Holtz go from here? I assume, you know, kids get out of school, then, like everybody else, you leave, you move to Florida, Charleston.
Please
You want to
stop
open the
it.
Holtz down there. I'm trying to get Signature Bank to open branches in growing areas, too. It's just a
That would
novel
be great.
concept. So then they could follow you as you expand this into a chain, or at least some more one-offs, a restaurant group, maybe.
Well, you explore other options. It's, you know, but that's you got to be very picky on where you're going to go, if it's ready for it, the neighborhood, what the competition's like, is your price point what the neighborhood could support.
But you want to grow this into other locations or different restaurant concepts? I mean, is that
Yes,
my
maybe
eye?
other restaurant concepts. You know, you got to find like what does the neighborhood that you're looking at, is there already a Holtz type there?
Right.
You know, could they use something different?
what's your number one selling beer? And is it too early to pour a beer?
It's never too early to pour.
Might be a little too early to pour beer, but by the time we wrap this up, we'll be good.
I don't want to run afoul of
Yeah.
Park Ridge liquor
No,
laws.
I know.
But, I mean, just saying personally, for me, it's not too early. But anyway.
We've been selling a lot of Dovetail beer. It's a German style. They're locally owned, and they're around Ravenswood and Belle Plaine. They do German style beers. So it's the non-IPAs. They do a fantastic wheat beer. We pour a lot of their lagers, or they call it their Helles, their Pilsners. It's more of the trend has been IPAs, but these are the drinkable beers. So if someone wants to get into craft beer, they could try a Pilsner or a lager without the hoppy
Yeah.
part that might turn them off.
And do all
I'm
of
not
your
happy with happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do all your degenerate friends from the Board of Trade, are they allowed to drink free here, or?
No, they're all rich, so they can,
Exactly.
right.
He is Matt Ranalli. He's the proprietor of Holt's Restaurant in downtown/uptown Park Ridge, where we are broadcasting live this morning, part of our AM 560 Signature Bank Business Tour.
There's only one radio show in Chicago talking about today's biggest stories and telling you what they really mean. That show is this one, Chicago's Morning Answer on AM 560, The Answer.